Hello, my traumatized babies and mentally ill Barbies. We are going to play the Game of Life July 2023 edition. So we have 3 players, player 1, player 2, player 3. Go ahead, look in the description box below, pick your player so we can see where you are, what level you're on. Are you manifesting what you want to manifest? What is going on for you 3 players in this Game of Life for July 2023, or perhaps whenever you feel drawn to actually pick a card, put your quarter in. You've got maybe 3 lives, maybe a bonus life. Let's go ahead and check it out. So we're gonna start with player 1, and I have already shuffled off camera for player 1, and I will be shuffling in between each reading. Okay, we're getting 3 of these for y'all. That's wild. And then I want 1. I was really only expecting 1 card from that deck, but you know, the energy does what it wants to do. We're just here showing up and letting it flow. This was a no yes, or just a flat out no, I don't know, but that card didn't want to be right there. Player 1. Okay. Maybe something's falling into place for you that you didn't think ever would. I got a strong yes on that. Yeah, like something you've been waiting on, perhaps. Some sort of big change or change in your fortune. Like you might have been waiting. Like this does not maybe feel internal, but like you may have been experiencing like a pretty long period of things just not going your way. And you've self-reflected about like the sort of actions you've been taking, the paths you've been choosing, and you, I don't think have any, like if you've come to the conclusion that this is just stuff that has been beyond your control, you are likely correct here. Like this is what it is. It's just what the energy has been for you. And you've been waiting for this to transform more into this sun energy. And I get there might be a little bit of impatience here just with how slow things are going. And I just think like you might be really, really stressed out about like, is this going to change? But I think it will, especially if this is about a partnership that you're looking at. I'm sensing maybe a romance here. I'm not sure. There is definitely going to be a change of fortune for you. Maybe if this is like you've been looking for, like I'm not getting a particular person, to be honest with you. This is sort of like if you are someone who has been dating or thinking about dating, but you've been looking around and you've been disappointed with the options for love. This is going to be turning around for you into stuff that's just more equitable. Like people who are more matches for you, that you can create this 10 of Pentacles with, this lifestyle, perhaps a business, perhaps finances, I don't know, but this sort of union. The type of partnership that you are looking for, and that doesn't necessarily have to be traditional, okay? Like this might be, maybe, you know, you're trying to create a polycule or something like that, and it's just like nobody's been mature enough, nobody's been wanting the same things, people's stuff just isn't aligning, and you know, the more people that you put in, the more mature everyone has to be. The better the communication, or else it just turns into a great big mess. So that was all the underlying. Hopefully that resonated with you, player 1. But let's see what is actually on the table. Let me look at you. Yeah, like I think you might be celebrating sometime soon, or you really, really want to. Yeah, look, remain, like no matter what's going on right now, we need you to remain positive, okay? I know. Yeah, because this, it's not you. It's not you. It's not anything you're doing. It's not anything you're doing wrong. Whatever has been going on, and perhaps even in the month of July, the timing is just, it's not here. It's not here. You can only do so much, especially when it comes to external people. You can't force. I just got chills. You can't force love. And you don't want to settle for anything like that. But what I'm getting here is like, this is a supportive message for you that no, your dreams aren't being ignored. Yes, you are likely going to be happy again and happy with another person or persons, depending on the nature of your relationship. So let's look at these three right here. Like, oh, we've got, no matter what, there's going to be some positive energy behind you this month, like some passion, like something that you're going to be excited about. I don't know that this is a person, but maybe we're feeling a little bit, a little bit. Yeah, not the right time. Remain positive. This is under remain positive and not the right time. You might be really, really frustrated. I got no place for my wand. Oh no. But there they are. There they are. I'm going to pull some clarifiers on this because here's the thing. What this is you're already on fire, maybe for someone or the idea of someone. Maybe you don't know who that is. Or if you do know who this person is, if you've got your eye on a person, then they likely don't know it. And also, this could be that, like, you know that there's it's something either, well, it's not with you. It's got to be with this other person. Because there's nothing you're doing wrong. But there's something here. There's an energy blockage here separating you from this person or these people, if it's two. And I'm super curious. I want to pull some more. Look, whatever this is on the other side of this blockage or timing, it really seems like it's an issue of timing. Like, this person or people might have things that they need to work through, their own blockages, before they're going to be responsive to your passion. But let me go ahead and just take a look at this because I'm feeling really good about this energy, to be honest with you, even if you've been frustrated. Yeah, I'm not getting this as you actually leaving anything, like a location or a relationship. I'm just getting this as, yes, you are leaving these disappointments behind. Like, you are. These disappointments. I don't know if this is a lifestyle or like past, like something's going on with the people or the community you used to be around. You're like, I gotta get out of here. Whatever this is, I'm moving on. And here you are, look, the King of Wands with his wand in the Chariot, moving on for something different in materiality, a different sort of love that I think that, like, you've been blocked from. The only thing on your end is potential, like, it's the people who you were around. The people who you were around are just not, like, this person, I'm telling you right now, if you have walked away from a community, friendships, a social circle, or you are still in the process of kind of like gracefully exiting those situations, even if you're not involved with anybody, like romantically or whatever, this person right here, based on what I saw in the underlying, will absolutely not put up with any of that. If this person, because this is the Queen of Cups, so she's going to be intuitive, okay? She's going to, like, potentially, we've got some psychic stuff going on here. And if she senses any malarkey from anybody, like, it's going to be a no from her, dog. So if that is going on, it's not that you're taking incorrect action, but it's almost like you are not going to be able to approach this person until all of that is cleared out. Because if this is indeed your person or your people, I hate saying stuff like this, but it's sort of like almost the universe wants this to happen and they're not going to let it not happen. So they're gonna make sure you are cool, and they're gonna make sure this person is cool before this opens up, okay? So let me get on this too, because I'm so invested. Oh, what's this? Yeah, this is you. This is you getting the rest of these influences out. So that's another thing with timing. This might not be, because like I said, with other people, it's not something that like you are feeding into. I don't think, like, you're not taking incorrect action, but if you've been embedded in a particular community, you tend to not be able to leave that just overnight. And I'm not really getting these are your impulses you are fighting. I'm getting like these are other people that like have demands of you. Like if these were other relationships you were in, they might have been more casual relationships, and maybe like they just had expectations of you that you never really suggested. Like, I don't know, but it's just, this seems a little bit murky over here with you. And this person over here, this Queen of Cups, like they're like, I get the sense that yes, this is the person who would work with you, but also this person, well, first of all, this person's straight up psychic. Okay, like they are going to be able to see through anything. They have a really good working knowledge of cycles, of patterns of behavior, of the patterns of nature and of people and relationships and all of that. So you're not going to be able to pull the, like, you're not going to be able to lie to this person. Like, I don't get malicious energy from you, player one, but I do get, like, if you have seen this person already, you kind of want to come in and like stake your claim. But if you try to do that and this person senses the energies attached to you, even if you like don't really have anything to do with them or don't want to have anything to do with them, this person will close themselves off to you for their own protection, because this person is also open to love. I'm getting there's one more card on this person here, but like it might be based on their own past with energies that feel similar to yours, that have maybe burned them or something, that they're just not going, like if they sense that you are potentially entertaining other options here and like lying about it or something like that, like if they even catch a whiff, like it's a no, it's an absolute no. But I'll pull one more card for them because they seem oblivious to your existence, and I don't know if you have actually seen this person yet. This person is open to whatever, like if you approach this person correctly, it is likely you will have a relationship with this person, and a really strong, happy one as well. Something that is very different from what you have thus far been dealing with. So let's see if we can get some maybe advice here other than not the right time or anything like that, because I see very, very positive things for you, player one, if you stay the course. Perhaps you'll see this person in July and you'll be like, oh my gosh, it's her, or them, or him, or all of them. Yeah, I think you might, let's see. That's the Two of Cups, but let me look at the, oh, there you are. Yeah, like, this is really great, player one. This is really great energy for July. It is likely you have the potential to at least see this person in July, to catch your glimpse, to maybe have an initial casual conversation with them, perhaps even go on a first date. I'm not sure about that though, because it all depends on what's going on here. My cat is knocking over papers, and I don't know, like, there's something to this. Hold on. Yeah, okay. I know this probably isn't going to make much sense to you because you can't see what's going on over here, but like you are not in this person's dimension yet. Even if you see this person, they're in a completely separate dimension from you vibrationally, okay, energetically. You taking care of what you need to take care of will bring you onto this person's dimension. You will be able to see and interact with them. Until you do that, you're not going to likely even notice them, because this could be someone that's like around you now. Oh my god, I just because you can't see, my cat is orange, okay, and I'm going to show you this last card because she's like creeping around like that. And when I said this might be someone that you've been around but you just haven't seen because you've been on a different dimension than this person, even if they're right in front of you. You are going to be in a really stable place to be in this relationship. This is the energy that you're cultivating for July. It's likely after you spot this person, you're going to stabilize. I know this is so weird. You're going to stabilize into their dimension and timeline. That is what you are doing right now. That's why it's not the right time, because you haven't fully materialized into their world, even if this is your damn next door neighbor. Like I said about the cat hiding there and creeping around, okay? This is someone that you will have a lot of fun with, or if this is multiple someones, and I'm just getting neighborhood. This is someone in the neighborhood. It's someone in your vicinity. That is so interesting. Anything else from that? To be honest with you, this person, if you know this person, or if you're aware of them, if you've already seen them, or you have an idea of who I'm talking about, if you know that this person is also aware of you, I know you can't really see the way this girl is looking at this boy who's holding the frog, and that frog is representative of the crap you need to get out of your life, okay? Yeah, because my boy cat just tried to approach my little girl cat when I said that, and she smacked the shit out of him. So don't even try and do this until you are clear, okay, and fully stabilized. But she is looking at this little boy I'm kind of interested in him. I'm kind of intrigued. But she will also, if she's aware that you are going through anything or just has a sense of it, she's not going to tell you anything, even if she's, because it's flirty energy. I'm interested in this person, but I see that they're preoccupied with something else, and we're not in the same place. This person is likely already interested in you, but they're not going to make a move. It's up to you. But if you do everything that I say, or you do everything that you're doing, yeah, y'all will probably be together and have a really strong relationship. So, awesome energy for July. Yeah, you gotta knock these people out of your life. Awesome energy for July, player one. You are currently winning at the game of life, even if maybe it doesn't feel that way to you right now. Perhaps you will see what I say is true in July 2023. All right, moving on to player two. Let's see. Player two, how are you doing this month at the game of life? What's going on with you? What are you manifesting? Are we going to have to offer some course correction? Player one had some nice things in store for them, at least in the potential energy. So hopefully you do too. And if not, we're gonna help you sort it out, okay? Okay, player two. Whoop. again, with like these multiple, I only want one, but they're giving me, remain positive. They're giving me 2. You might have a timing issue as well. Player 1 also had a timing issue. So if you are feeling frustrated by timing, like something not coming in when you want it to, it doesn't mean it's not going to happen. It just means patience. Don't take the cake out of the oven too soon, okay, player 2? Because I'm sensing maybe more than a little bit of aggravation on your part. Like you might actually be angry about this. I'm not sure. Now, player 2, your final card flipped upright, and it is the exact same final card as with player 1. So I wouldn't be surprised maybe if player 1 is player 2 as well. But let's see. It's the same. Angry. Angry at having to walk away from something? Yeah. There's something you don't want to do. Whatever you are walking away from, it's almost like I feel like you're angry at the fact that you are going to have to, like, this says compromise, but it's sort of like if you want what you want, if you want who you want, you're gonna have to be humble, you're gonna have to take accountability, and you're gonna have to be fair. And I don't think you wanna do that. To be honest with you, player 2, I'm getting some petulant energy here. But whatever situation you are walking in from, whatever situation you are walking away from, I don't even know that you want to walk away from it, but like it is the best option for you. Whatever you have been dealing with is not healthy. Whatever that is. And you're going to have to, first of all, you're going to have to recover from the situation, but also to recover this thing, if this is indeed like you're trying to recover something or somebody or reestablish something that was lost to you, these other things that you have to walk away from, yeah, it's a necessity. But I don't think you want to do this. This is so interesting. I'm going to say this. If you were drawn to player 1 and player 2, but you are not identifying with the player characters, you are in fact identifying with this Queen of Cups. You have 2 separate people. Like you don't see it, but you have 2 separate people who are interested in you. This person in the player 2 energy feels like someone you've dealt with before. The player 1 energy feels like someone you have not dealt with before. I am going to continue to read this as the player character, not technically the NPC. This is an inactive character, but it is possible that you are listening to both. So if you identify with that Queen of Cups, you might want to go back and listen to player 1's reading or not. I'm not sure. However, player 2, you want to come in a particular way to someone likely that you want to reestablish a relationship with. And the energy that you want to come in with is essentially, I'm the man or I'm the woman. Like this is very like white knight to me. Like here I am to save the day. Like even though these are typically good cards, I don't get good energy off of this from you, okay? Like this feels very self-centered. This feels very like you have overblown your own importance in someone else's life. because this person isn't even looking at you. And I get the sense that they don't care. And I also get the sense that if you come in with this preening peacock energy, this person's going to ignore you because they currently do not think you are the man or the woman by any stretch of the means. I'm hearing clown. That's a clown. That's why you're pissed, because you know deep down that that's true. Okay. Let's see if we can get a little deeper and if we can help you course correct. I mean, I can course correct you right now, but this does not strike me as the energy that would listen to me, because the current course correction is don't do that shit. Like, take a step back, self-evaluate, recover, self-reflect, be accountable to yourself, quit performing, be real. Because showboating is not the way to reach this person. You're gonna get shot down really quick. I'm just gonna say what just came into my head. You are a manipulative asshole. And you need to think about that. Because you might be able to manipulate whatever you had to leave behind. But look where that got you, doing that. That was up shit's creek, even if you were manipulating these people. I get the sense that you wrecked whatever this was, this 8 of Cups. Like, I don't know, something went wrong here. Something went very wrong, or you just got bored with these stupid people. And now you're bored, and you want to come back in for the challenge. You're not going to be able to magic this person. It's not going to work. All right, player 2. You really think you're something. Or you want this person to see you this way. That, like, you're really impressive. And that I think what you would really love from this person right here is that when you come in like this, that they just fall all over themselves. Oh my God, I'm so in love with you. I'm so happy you've returned to lift me up. But you're a joke. Like, you're not that person. This is the Knight of Wands in reverse, and I'm taking it in reverse. You might need to go get checked, is all I'm saying, okay? Especially if you like to throw the wand around, all right? Because, But anyway, you really want this person to see you as someone very important, and I don't know that they, no, and I saw this, this person is on a whole nother level than you. I don't like saying it this way, but essentially this person is above you, far above you. And when I saw this card in the deck, what I thought was, before it came out, this person has already closed out all of these cycles with you. And in closing out all of these cycles, they've learned everything that they need to know, especially about you. So if you try to do whatever it is you're gonna do, you're just gonna be ignored. Like, this person isn't gonna be mean to you or anything, but like, they're just gonna, like, part of this is some advice, but I'm gonna pull the actual advice cards because I'm done looking at this. This is just stupid. The initial advice is you need to put an end to this way of thinking, this little plotting and scheming. You're a schemer. Gordon, he's a schemer. I turned your plan on itself. You're just not going to get anywhere with that. And I'm also getting that, like, likely going forward for you, this way of behaving with people in general, it's not going to work. Like, it's almost like your power, or whatever power you thought you had or you did have, it's just not a thing anymore. It's almost like you've been defanged, depowered. Ooh. I just heard that person that you're trying to, like, recover or reconcile with, however you interacted with that person, and however that person left the situation, and whatever they did afterwards, this was not intentional, but whatever that person did, they took your power from you. Somehow. That's why you're pissed. I don't even think you really want this person. I think in your mind right now, you're just like, if I can get them and fuck them up again, then I'll have my power back. Yeah. I want my mojo back. And somehow you know that person, like, somehow did something to you. Energetically, spiritually, they neutered you. Might be having some problems. I don't know. And so this is less about reconciling with this person or getting this person back in a real way, and is way more just about you, like, dominating. Ugh. Player 2. You need to go somewhere. Just somewhere entirely else. Like, entirely else. You're an energy vampire. Player 2. Yeah, there's your little upside down wand. I don't know, you might be having some physical problems here, or this is, in fact, a backup of what I was saying, a confirmation. If you know you are promiscuous, you need to go get checked. But whatever's going down right now, it is divine justice. Taste divine retribution. Yeah, and I think I'm going to take this in the reverse for now until I see what these last two cards are. But this is like, you used to be like able to do a whole bunch, and now you're just not anymore. It's like, this is part of like your karma. Is like, that's just taken from you. And it just seems like you're kind of slowly figuring this out. Figuring out what you're gonna do. It just seems like you're like getting things together in materiality to do whatever it is you're gonna do. And then you're also kind of daydreaming about it or fantasizing. That's like plotting. And right now it feels like my head's like in a vice. Like I'm getting a headache and I'm feeling sick, real sick. And what's this justice? That you can't do anything. You're not going to be able to do anything. What about this Eight of Wands? Yeah, like, the fun times are over. It's over. You're trying to figure out how to approach this person now. But they're going to see right through you. You can't disguise the truth from this person. This is also you trying to figure out, like, this is also the knife that you want to put in this person's back. You're trying to figure out how to do it. Yeah, you're strategizing. Listen. I'm pulling 3 more. Yeah, you're not, look at this. Yeah, no. What I asked before I pulled these 3 cards was, what is the most likely outcome if you come to this person with whatever little scheme you have in mind? This person will fuck you up. This person is more than your match. And it's likely this person knows enough not to stoop to your level. They will do whatever they do gracefully if they choose to take any action whatsoever. But they're already aware. You can't put the knife anywhere. They already know, all of your little moves. And anything that you would be likely to do going forward. Why? Because this person has already transmuted you. And whatever experience that they had with you, they took whatever little shit you tried to deal to them, and they went higher while you went lower. Because it's only someone low that would even be considering this. So do whatever you want. It's not going to work out for you. You're wasting your time and your energy. You would be better served in a therapist's office. And it is not that you would never have power again, but like, it would be of a different sort. It would be something that was healed. Like if you, God, you're just blocked from this person, okay? Like no one cares about you. No one cares. Like, it's tiresome. And I always get like, you're too old for this. That's why it's like you've aged out of this, whatever it is, but you're like trying to cling to it instead of actually growing and maturing and moving on to something actually good for you. That's the saddest thing about this is like, if you just like actually took the healthy route, you'd probably be fine. You'd probably have a lot of happiness. Just let this stuff go. Let this person go. I just heard you say, fuck that bitch, so, okay. Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. Love is the law. Love under will. You're gonna lose, player 2. Take the L before you get another L, a bigger L. All right, so let me just clear all of that out, weirdness. All right, what is that? Okay, well, player 3, player 1 and player 2 had some very interesting things going on. Player 2 way more than player 1, but let us see. Player 3, if I said player 2, I'm very sorry, you're player 3. What is going on for you at this round of the game of life in July 2023? What are you manifesting? Do you need any assistance with anything? What is going on? We've been getting multiples of all of these cards. Whatever you're thinking you want, there's something better for you, and it's coming in like rather quickly. So if you're feeling any sort of like why isn't this happening right now? Like, give it a second, and likely, like, you're not even gonna care about that thing, like, in a minute, because there's something better. So try not to be too attached for whatever circumstances this is, situation, project, material thing, outcome. The magic needs space to do what it's going to do. Oh. Number 3, if you are having conflicts in your relationships, someone long-term you've been dating, or perhaps a marriage, let me look at that. I think you, potentially what you're looking to do is salvage this relationship or this marriage. And in fact, there might be something better for you. And the way you would know if that is accurate is only if, like, especially if this is a marriage, okay, because it's very serious. I take all of that very seriously. There are particular ways you leave a marriage because that's serious shit when people are swearing stuff and all of that. It's got to be very forthright, very correct, okay? So the way you would know if this is in fact a marriage that you are trying to salvage, that perhaps you should reconsider that, is that your partner will have done some truly awful shit to you. And it would have been fairly consistent. Like, this is something that you would have needed to go to couples therapy for, and perhaps this person is resistant to that, or despite them making promise after promise after promise to you, they continue to do whatever you're doing. And this isn't a little thing like not washing the dishes. This would be something like infidelity. This would be something like actively disrespecting you, harming you emotionally, psychologically. I'm not getting physically from that, but this is putting you in a state where, like, it's just not healthy. That's how you would know, okay? And it's likely something that you would have already attempted to repair multiple times. So I'm going to look at these cards, but if you are resonating with that situation, that can be maybe a marker for you. But, like, you really need to think about that, because ending a marriage is a really big deal. So let's see here. Yeah. Baby. I'm so right about this. Or at least the general energy of the situation. Because here's the thing. In the next few weeks, something's going to happen. Look for the sign, okay? Likely in July. It might go further than July, okay? But this sign is going to be obvious. Do you see that lightning? This is gonna hit you like a ton of bricks, okay? I don't know why I just got Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Okay, this might feel like, this might be like blessing in disguise. Like, something might occur that, like, finally, like you, like, there's no doubt about what you should do anymore. It's going to be that strong. Like, there's not going to be a doubt in your mind about this. And depending on what this is, like, it really might be something that is horrible, okay? It looks horrible. It feels horrible to realize it and to experience it. However, this is a blessing in disguise, because there is something better for you. If this is relationships we are talking about, there's someone else who is going to give to you what you have not received in your prior relationship. Like, what I'm getting is, it's an energy match. Like, you're already giving, and I'm getting you're giving, like, materially, and you're giving emotionally. Like, you are giving and you are not getting anything back. Now, if this is not a complete, like, sucker punch for you in your current relationship or situation, what this is in the next few weeks, like, you're gonna see another person, and you're just gonna know. Like, it's gonna be an experience like, oh no, like, literally it's gonna be like, that's my wife, or that's my husband. This is not my wife or husband. That is over there. And it is going to be like a fact. It is not going to be something that you're just Oh, well, maybe, no. So if it's not that first thing, it's the second thing. Yeah, like somebody that is going to appreciate what you're giving. And getting this abundance, like what's going on for you right now, you might not be aware, but it's also blocking like some sort of material wealth for you. Like even if you're already like well off or very comfortable, like there's another level for you, but until you exit the situation that you're in, it's blocked. Because it's this other person who's going to be giving to you in the same way that like grows this or allows you to get into a space where you can grow it because you're being fed into. You're not being leached off of. Yeah. Something about, hold on. Let me look at this. It's nothing bad, by the way. I just get, you are working. Like you would be an entrepreneur. Like you're working to do all of this stuff. Like to make all of this money or something. But it's like as you're working and doing this, I don't know if you can see, there's this mouse and there are all these cobwebs and stuff. It's like you're in poverty. Like energetic and emotional poverty in your situation. And there is someone, like I'm thinking I'm gonna go another round on this because what I'm getting is this might be your sign, this person. Like it's almost kind of like they just like, I want to say it's like they're a ghost or a phantom. It's just like they appear one day and it's like you're transported. It's like, you know, you can't go back to that. Like just seeing this person or interacting with them, it's like an immediate like shift into like a new sort of perception of your world and yourself. Because you're the emperor, like, yeah, because I said this, like you're the emperor, like you're really accomplished, whoever you are, and you take your commitments seriously. But I just get, you're not getting paid the same in return for all of the hard work you're doing. And someone else will. All right, let's go a level deeper. And then we'll see maybe if we need to get some advice here. But I'm thinking like you're just gonna know. And don't get too hung up on those timelines. Make something what it's not. You might want to go look, I'll link it below. I had a reading fairly recently about someone's getting a divorce for you, and it feels connected. So you might want to go check that reading out, though that reading would have been delivered to the person who you are potentially ending your marriage for. Not really, like you should never do that for another person. But it's just sort of like, this person is just going to be like the sign that you know that this is unhealthy. Like it's not like there's just better for you. Like whatever happiness that you're looking for, it's likely not with this other partner. However, yeah. Yeah, but oh my God. This is so sad. You give so much where you are right now. You give very freely. And I get it's like to everyone. Like this is just who you are. Like you are that like provider, protector type person. I'm getting very strong masculine energy, though this could be a masked lesbian. Or a straight woman who is just like the alpha female, like the neighborhood alpha mom, right? But it's a very strong like protector, provider energy. And you give especially to the people who are like, I want to say in your zoo, but it's like, it's not that. It's just like the people who are in your camp, like you're giving to. Like this is essentially like why you're even doing this is to give to other people. Like you likely get a lot of fulfillment from doing that, but whoever you're giving to right now, it has got you laid up. And I am getting infidelity, by the way. And I'm sorry if that has happened for you, because I do see these 3 cups here. And you might just be burying yourself in work right now to just, I don't know. Because I'm not sensing at all that, like, you're the person gunning for divorce. Like, I get, until you see this person or have this sign, whatever it is, you're gonna stick it out. Or you would. This is like literally divine intervention coming to blow this up so you can get with like the good shit. Someone who's actually gonna work with you, who doesn't bring you constant stress, who wants to like, who's gonna appreciate this upliftment, like in the way that you do it, however you do it. Because you're not being appreciated or respected right now, I don't feel. Yeah. You're just, I'm just getting like, you're in a little bit of workaholism right now. I also don't know if you're maybe stretching yourself too thin with the amount of people you're trying to care for. Because it's potentially 3 or more. And what I'm getting is like in your camp, like you've got 3 or more people that you are caring for. But it is likely you extend that out to other casual acquaintances that you deal with. Like this is just how you are. So I mean, if you know you're in workaholism to distract yourself, like I'm not even getting I should give you advice on that, but I mean, it's not healthy. But yeah, everything I see here is like you work really hard. And it's going to be paid back for you. This is going to be balanced out. This also might be the judicial system that you're heading into. Yeah. We got the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck, who's sometimes the divorcee. Like you're chasing some, like if you are trying to go after this person, and I mean after them, like they're your wife if you're married, but like you're trying to be open-hearted to a person who fucking doesn't like you, like actively. I don't know what that is, but this person is almost like waiting for you to like run up to them like a puppy dog so they can just yeah, like this is aging you and it needs to stop. Like it's divorce, like this whatever this is, this needs to end because this person is straight up abusive. And fate is going to intervene here. Like, damn. I'm sorry for whatever this is, but it is going to get better for you. Let me see this High Priestess. If this is a person or maybe just an epiphany that you're having. Spiritual freedom, emotional freedom, psychological freedom. One second. What is that? Okay. Even though this person who you're seeing maybe seems very carefree to you, maybe like effervescent, they might seem like a generally very happy and serene person, they have also been very, very horrendously betrayed and abandoned with whomever they were dealing with. I don't know if this might be like multiple people. Like this might be family, this might be friends, this might be past partners. And whatever it is, it has not weighed this person down. But the thing is, they will be able to relate to you and perhaps give counsel. It's a bad idea. I was gonna say give counsel maybe like perhaps as you're going through the divorce or after. Like, I just think it's a mistake to get involved with someone while you're going through a divorce, if that is what you are choosing to do, especially receiving counsel. Like, if you're a man from another woman, like you just don't want to fuck up how you leave a marriage. And you also don't want to create a new relationship, like, from any sort of, like, emotional adultery. So I'd be careful of that if you know who this person is, or, like, when you see them or whatever. But what I mean by that in general is that this person will be able to relate to you, but they have not been hardened by their situation. Like, they had to escape, drive these people off, like leave, close the door on the toxicity, because this is the Seven of Swords and the Seven of Wands. So they took very direct action to get these people out of their lives, to shut the door on all of that, so they could, in fact, embody this sort of energy. So let's see. Now, the cats have been tearing up the whole house as I've been doing all of these reads. Because, you know, if I'm not paying attention to them, they get bothered by the energy. So let's see, player 3, if you have any advice here. And I would say, player 3, if you're relating, like, if you're relating to this reading, I know I mentioned the other one, like somebody's getting a divorce for you, but there have also been, like, this particular energy has shown up in other readings, and I'm like gonna forget the titles of them right now, but one of them is like high value men are being, like, taken advantage of or something like that. Like, this energy has been showing up, like, off and on for a while, this particular sort of story. I'll get to it. Ooh, I got chills. If we get a negative card to end with, I think I know what that is already. But I will wait. No, we're good. Yeah, so this is the universe saying this, not me, okay? You need to fucking leave whatever situation that you're in. You need to walk away from it. You need to end it. Because straight up, this is abusive. What you are walking towards is your actual happiness. The actual ideal of maybe the family or relationship, life, long-term, that you really wanted and have not been able to create with whoever you have been partnered up with. And it is likely, like, this might be a little bit of a process for you, but you're going to be thinking about this as you do all of this very cleanly. Like, I don't have any doubts about you, actually. I don't have any doubts about you, like, absolutely being in integrity about all of this, handling this the exact right way. It's just something about you and seeing this other person or interacting with this other person. It is going to be while you are still married, or as you are, like, it's going to have to be while you're still married, because that's, like, the catalyst. Like, there's something about this person. I would just be careful about that, because this is obviously something that you would be guided to do for yourself, regardless of this other person. But when you're going through the hard times, remember that yes, this is available to you, and you're going to be able to move towards it. And I get, like, I'm going to pull something on that card, because this is how you've been trying to approach this other person that you've been with, and you just, like, they keep stabbing you. And I get, like, this open-heartedness, like, this other person is not gonna do that, because it's not only just because, like, they're not a shitty person, but because it's been done to them. Like, they know, yeah, like, with bruh Like, you're gonna be able to be the full embodiment of who you want to be with this person. Because I get, while you are, like, it seems like you're kind of deep into the material world. Like you might, like, make a really decent amount of money. You might be a boss, but you are not, like, cold. Like, you are not uncompassionate. Like, you're not overly wrapped up in it. Like, you're not big-headed. You're just very stable and very kind. And it's likely that, like, you're not in the situation that you're in, you're not able to fully embody that. Like, the full bossness of you, the full sort of, you know, provider, protector energy, that traditional husband type thing. But you're gonna. This is a love that's going to respect you. You are going to enter into a new cycle. Yeah, because right now you're like the King of Wands, which is fine. It's fine to be the King of Wands. You're very passionate. You might have a little bit of a wandering eye right now, so watch that. Move away. And like, I was gonna say be careful, because I mean, obviously going through divorce, there's gonna be stuff with finances and stuff like that. Protect yourself. But when, like, these are also gifts, like material gifts, like you're gonna come into this other person like with stuff, I'm thinking, because that's just like kind of your love language or whatever. And this is going to be a really, really stable thing for you. Like, this person, they are also the Queen of Cups, which matches with the High Priestess. Okay, so this person is a very compassionate, loving person. They're going to be able to meet you in that way. So, player 3. It might be tough times now, but you are going to have a lot of happiness in your future. So maybe look out for the sign in July, but don't try to rush anything, okay? Like, you're most definitely going to know. And maybe while you have not won the last round, or maybe several of the game of life, you are going into the final level in a really awesome way, okay?